Hello and welcome back. So this is turn 2 and it's going to be the last Soviet impulse with just one card, the draw pile. So let's hope for the best. Okay, that's gonna hurt because we activate, it's the Southwestern Front card, we activate all units in mobile group Popov plus stacked units, and yeah, well, it's a good thing I got a stronger unit into Slavyansk. It will have a hard time, and yeah, because now mobile group Popov will get into that full strength. Yeah, but I mean it was too tempting not to do anything. So yes, all units plus stacked units. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. And yeah, it's 4. Yeah, I can see a battle coming up. Okay, let's go over there then. Okay, so mobile group of and stacked units. So no, they have no. Well, at least it's going to be a mobile group of, and they also have a unit in the reserves. So yeah, this is not stacked. Well, that's small bits of showing. Yeah, but I can see some battles coming up. Well, I don't think there is any other of unit. No, these are the units there. I mean, they haven't lost so many steps, so yeah, they're quite dangerous right now. So and yeah, and they will get combat tactics because yeah, you know, we'll just reshuffle and they will get one combat tactic. So again, let me check the objective. Again, the objective is they're not proximate to the objective in the sense that they can't enter the hex with the objective, so it will just remain there. I mean, if the hex was occupied by a German unit, that's interesting. It's just, but if it was, then some unit would be adjacent to it and it would have moved. But as it is, it hasn't moved. Well, yeah, okay. And yeah, movement methods. The first method is take VP hex, enter German town. I mean, no, they can't do that. Okay, and yeah, so yeah, no, enter empty, no. Okay, adjacent to German VP hex and near objective, and yes, that's ascending order, and that's interesting because there's now a VP hex that I can reach, and it is what, it's ascending order. So yeah, this goes first. And that's oh, look at this situation here. Huh? It says move to hex closure or within 4 hexes of the unit's objective marker, and adjust. So is 1, 2, 3, 4? Yes, it is. So yeah, that's interesting. So yes, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, Kramatorsk isn't, but Slavyansk is within 4 hexes. I should have moved second assess so that this moves further away than it couldn't be, but okay. Within 4 hexes of the unit and adjacent to German VP hex. It is now. Prefer a hex targeted exclusive, of course. Okay, so this moves. It's not in the zones of control of anything, so it can go just to here. You can reach this hex and stop. It can't go here because its zones of control of this unit is surrounded right now. So it's either this one, and could it reach this one and surround the unit? So let's see, it would be 1, 2 here. and 4 here, 6. No, it's not the way to do that. That would be 2 here broken, 3 here and stop. No, it's not reachable. So yes, only between these two hexes, sorry, there's one, and yeah, it would be 925, wouldn't it? I mean, it can reach both hexes, no problem. It would be 925, and I think it will end up in the empty hex, but just let me check. Preferences, okay. Operation limit, yes. Causing surrounds, no. Soviet support, yes. Not occupied by or adjacent, I mean both are. And then it's empty or garrisoned, so by 925 it goes here. Movement. Okay, then ascending order again. Adjustment of VP hex and the near objective. So yeah, would it be near objective? So it's from here to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it is. So same will be here, 1, 3, or 1 here, 2 here. This unit will definitely follow, and yeah, it can enter both hexes, but which one? Again, operation limit, no surround, Soviet support, not occupied by or both are occupied, no empty, not occupied by units. So yeah, it's tiebreakers now. Closest to the unit's objective market, so it would be this one because it's 1, 2, 3, whereas this one is 1, 2, 3, 4. So yes, this would go there. Yeah, they're coming up fast, aren't they? Okay, 5, and then it's have we got an 11? Yeah. So 11, can it get here? It's 4. Yes, it can get here. It's or here. Yeah, it can reach both hexes, and let's see if it can reach them, because it would be 2 break-in zone. Sorry, just 2 break-in zone of controls. 4 here, and no, it's 3 here. It's only this hex, so it can only reach this hex. Yeah, it can go here, it can go straight there. It has to go here, yeah, because it's nearly surrounded. I mean, yeah, this is the only hex that can go into. Yeah, no source of control here, no. Okay, so it's so it's 3 here. Yeah, because it's broken. 2 and 1 for beginner. It's 3 here, plus 5 here, plus 1 here because it's road. Yes, it can reach this one, and it can't reach any other, so I'm not checking 925. So now it's 19. 19 can move. I mean, it could move here because, but this unit is not clear that it will, you know. Sorry, it says that if it's obvious that this will move out, it won't move out. I mean, it starts next to. So, but this unit, it's not in any zone of control, so it could go. It's infantry 1 here, plus 2 here, and yeah, it can't adjust. Can't reach any other hex. No, it can't go all the way back here. It doesn't have movement on it. To be 1, 2, and 2, 3, 2 for the goods, 4, and stop. Yeah, so that's going to be here. Wow, they're going to give everything in this battle, aren't they? So now it's 19. Number 20. Number 20, is it surrounded? No, it's not. It can go here actually. Yeah. So it will be the same. It's just 1 point, huh? Isn't it? Yeah, it's 1 point. So yeah, it will go. Sorry, go follow the same route. 1, 2, 3 here. 5. Oh no, it can't. It can't. Sorry, it can't because it's mechanized. This one can because it's 3 here and 4 here. It's 2, 4 and 2 for the goods. So it's 2, 3. No, sorry, this was here. Yeah, here. Go this unit, but yeah, this the other unit reached. Yeah, the other unit reached this hex via road, so yeah, that was okay, but it can't do the same, so it would be 3 here and 5 here, and it can't go here, which is 6, can't go there, so no, it can't move by this method. Number 22 can't move anywhere at all, it's surrounded, but number 24 starts adjusting. It could adjust to another hex, but again it would be the tiebreakers. The tiebreakers would be it could adjust, could it? Yeah, it could go 2. It could be, yeah, 2 here and 2 for the goods, 4, and it could adjust, but the hexes are the same as concerned by 925, and then closest to the unit's objective, so no, it's not moving, so I'm marking it as not moving at all, but it will attack. Okay, so number we've only go one unit, cause surround, move the hex causing German units to be movement method 3. We're not examining this because it's turn 3 onwards. Okay, and no, it's a spearhead unit. We're not going, it's not in a town, it's a spearhead, so it's number 10. Follow movement arrows. Would go no, it can't go here, it can't go here, zone control, no it can't. 11, closest to front objective, and yes, can it do this? It can go here, but it go 2 here and 3, and yes, be closer to the unit's objective, and that's, and what does it say? Move the hex closer to the front objectives, prefer closest to the objective. I mean, yeah, that's the one. Be 2 here, it will be 3 here, sorry, breaking zone of control and broken, and 1 here, 4, and it will be adjacent to the unit's objective. But now it's 925 because it has moved next to a German unit. So operational limit, both hexes are causing surround, nothing. Soviet support, yes it is. Not occupied by or adjacent to a Soviet unit, adjacent to the same unit, both doesn't satisfy this. And then it will be empty or garrison hex, so it would move here. It has the points because it's 3 here, it's 4, it's, yeah, 3 here, breaking zone, broken, 1 here, no, 1 here actually, it is clear, it's 3, it's 4, 1 to cross the river, the minor river, and plus sorry, and plus 1 for the hex, 6, again, it's 3, 4, 6, yeah, and it can reach this, so it adjusts there, and so that's the movement phase. As I've said, this can't move by any method because it is surrounded, so I think I'll stop, you know. So attack checks, and I think we'll know what's going to happen, doesn't it? So attack checks, these are the units here. Okay, we are in deep trouble. We don't have a car, they're going to get the combat tactic. So the lead unit is, I think, number 4, isn't it? Yeah, and look at all these units I've got. Okay, that's 10, 13, 17, 19. That's 19 against 4. It's just shy of 5 to 1, isn't it? But it's 19, isn't it? 19 by 4. It's not 5 to 1, it's rounded to 4 to 1. Yeah, 4.5 one would say, but I don't think we do this. It's 4 to 1. It's better than 4 to 1 actually, but yeah, again, 5, 8, 10, 14, 19. It doesn't have anything going for us. We don't have anything. We're not in improved position because we're in a city. It's 4 to 1. Yeah, that's 4 to 1. So the attack will automatically happen. No tactical value. We don't need to check. And it was the front card, so they started with a 4, and support gives them 5. So yeah, and they've got the artillery bonus as well. So it's going to be a bloodshed, isn't it? But at least we've tried. So it's 1, 2. It's from this one, 3, 4, and 2, 6. It's and it's 7 with the artillery bonus. And let me get one card. I shuffle. We've got to shuffle these. It's 4 to 1 still. Yeah. So 19 to by 4. It's not 5 to 1. 4 to 1, so it's not overwhelming. So they're going to get a combat tactic, but we need at least 6 and a large attack, wouldn't we? And we don't have 24. I would have to say, and I would love to have some reinforced battle or something that I could play. So okay, suffering, but it's just for the purposes of drawing a combat tactic. They don't get an extra impulse. And yeah, one of the worst cards out there, air power. So they get what? They get 8 Chits and air power and artillery. Oh god, it's going to be a bloodshed, isn't it? So again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 for the artillery for these units, and to these 6, 7 for the artillery, 8 Chits with artillery and air power. Okay. I mean, it would be a miracle if we can escape with these units. I mean, I don't have any illusions of, keeping Slavyansk, but at least save this unit even as a step. Even with the step loss, I will be happy. Well, we tried our best, didn't we? Yeah. I mean, if it was any other card that didn't activate Popov, then we would be okay, or at least until the start of turn 3, when they wouldn't have artillery. But okay, no use crying over spilled milk, suppose. So yeah, it's 8 Chits at 4 to 1. Yeah, it's 19 to 4. It's 4 to 1 or better. And yeah, okay, artillery and air power. And yeah, we'll start by okay, greater than 8 to 1 it isn't, less than 3 to 1 it isn't. So first let me get this right there. It doesn't apply. Okay, city woods. Yeah, clear broken. No, city, we keep this. We're in the city. That's good, gives us a chance. And yeah, didn't keep pretty or large attack. So yeah, we're back where we began. 5 Chits. Attacker artillery. Yeah, I did. Come on. And now we start losing points. Attacker. Come on. There are no Chits from previous battles. Okay. And what? It's number 6. German power, Soviet power. Okay. They always get the Chits they need, don't they? And we get nothing when we attack. Well, I was like, and yeah, again, greater than 4 to 1. It is just 4 to 1, 6, and yeah, come on. And okay, last Chit. at least give me a D-1 so I can survive. This person supplied, no. Defender adjacent, no. So yeah, that's it. So let me get these. Please cancel each other, and we're history. No, we're not. But we have taken a big hit for nothing, just to keep for one impulse. Slavyansk. Well, I mean, they had to go back, and we have stalled them. But okay. So that's 4 hits to the defender, no hits to the attacker. Okay, I think we can skip. We're in a city. Taking 1 hit off, we have to satisfy 3 hits. So yeah, we can barely survive this. So okay, so it's going to be retreat, disperse, and 1 step loss. And yes, we will survive, but not as I would well, I would love to be able to retreat here with this unit, but that's not happening because these hexes are in enemy zones of control, and the requirement is not if you're able to avoid it, you don't. So it's retreat here 1, retreat here 2, at least we're adjacent, but still within the artillery barrage. So we lose, we become dispersed. I don't mind dispersed, it will come off immediately. And yeah, that's it. We have satisfied the 3 hits, 2 by retreating and dispersing, and 1 by we're barely alive. Okay, so these go back. The combat tactic is of course back because it doesn't move. And so let me sorry, it wasn't well, the focus didn't matter very much, I suppose. So let me get a better view of the it has changed hands twice. Slavyansk. Okay, that was a short-lived victory, but okay. So check for advance, ascending order, and yes, this is the first unit, number 4. And again, I have to remember it's town, enemy town, so it will have to stop upon entering it. So yeah, let me check preferences. It's definitely ascending order. Okay, it was a 2 hex retreat though. Okay, Soviet advance after coil dispersed. Okay, it's VP hex, clearly no units there, so it's immediate. It's advancing. It has become once again Soviet, and the Soviet get again there are 2 VPs, and they're back to 10 victory points. Okay, that was unlucky, but okay. So next unit is number 5. Yeah, number 5. Come on. It's yes, yeah. I mean, okay, it's 5. It's a VP hex. Is it a VP hex? It doesn't say. Does it say anything about enemy VP hex? Oh, let me check in the rulebook, but I don't think I have never played that way. Okay, advance, 2 hex advance, route of advance, Soviet advance after combat in ascending order into hex forward direction, eligible to die if the other hex would be primary, secondary, close to some other direction. Consult the following table. Cross-reference the route of advance with the number of Soviet units already occupied via advance, if any. Roll the die. Okay, into VP hex. It doesn't say anything. Okay, into VP hex then. Yeah, it doesn't say about it. If it will give, or it is VP hex. So it's what? There's already 1 unit there, and it's 1, 2, 6, and it's, yeah, 6 and 6. So this unit advances here, and this stops any other unit from advancing, actually, because the first hex entered has to be, I mean, yeah, this is the only unit, number 11, that would be affected, because it could go second hex, but now it can't, because it can't even enter the first hex, because it says the first hex is yeah, the first hex is the attacked hex, can be, yeah, last hex is a hex with edible unit, yeah. May advance the second hex. Yeah, first hex has to be the attacked hex. Okay, first hex entered must be attacked hex, so it can't enter that hex, because yeah, let's check 11, which would be the next. It's a VP hex. Okay, and there are already 2 units, so it's a no, and the other ones are infantry units. They would go into here, but it's already full. It's got 5 steps here, so this one can't go. Only this one could go. Yeah, this one will have to check, but they're already, yeah, we check, but there are already 2 units there, so yeah, they don't get more than 2 units into this hex. And this is because this was the first unit mechanized. It could go second hex, but it can't because it entered town. So yeah, and now we have to check for disperse, for removal. That's reserves to removal. There is one unit that hasn't been able to move because it's surrounded, and will it get, that was a mistake. Forgot dear. Forgot to check if this unit would join combat. Yes, because it could legally. So what, do I have to redo it again? Yeah. Yes. But let me see. Could it? No, it couldn't. Could it? I mean, what are the requirements? Yes, it can be. It could go even here, isn't it? A reserve supply. Yeah, we can trace reserve supply from here. Could be traced, and this unit would be surrounded then, wouldn't it? Oh, but then we'd also change the number of Chits drawn. Oh, yeah, let me think about it, but I think we're doing it again. I mean, these 2 hexes were clearly full. No other unit especially, yeah, could join, but yeah, Soviets can be quite sneaky. They can put units, you can trace reserves, you can trace a reserve supply here, you can trace a reserve supply here. This unit was here, so both these hexes, these units couldn't reach. So yeah, it would be a total different, wouldn't it? Yeah, well, the tactic would be the same. It would be air power, and then we would be, yeah, we would be history. I mean, just let me check the rules for placement. And yes, I'm partially recreating the battle. No need to completely rerun it, because yes, I should have placed the reserve unit, but the reserve unit that will be placed is not changing things that much, because this is the one at 3 2-step, so it can go here, it can go here, and by the additional 3, I mean, the attack would go on. No need to recheck if it would go on. I think what has changed, it's just what has changed is that it's more than now it's 5 to 1, because it will be 22 to 4, it will be 5 to 1, still not an overwhelming attack, so they would, yeah, they would get their combat tactic as is. The only question is if this unit could go any other hex than this one. I mean, this is full, you can't break second. This got sorry, this has got 4 steps, and this unit will end up here, but let me show you why. Because, okay, reserve, first of all, this is a valid hex because it's a Justin, of course, and it is you can trace reserve supply here. I mean, you've got zone of control here, but you can trace it from here, no problem, or from here, from no, from the road actually, but you can trace it from here. It will go 1, this is the, sorry, supply head, so it would be 1 and 2 with no problems. And the same, of course, is true for these 2 hexes, so that could surround this unit or flank it. And why don't you Soviets sneak up onto us? Well, they would love to, but there is a clause here in 12.2 regarding the placement of the unit in the hex, and it says a unit in the same front other than a reserve unit placed in this attack. Okay, a unit in the same front is in, okay, is in the hex or proximate to the hex. So is any unit other than this one, of course, proximate to these hexes? So you could say, yeah, they're just, but no, they're not proximate to the hexes. But yeah, I was afraid that you know, it would go and surround and flanking with the plant, and then I would have to check a hole, but it can't, because okay, let's try and reach, I mean, okay, this unit could reach here. Of course it can't, because it's 1 2 3 4, can't get here or here, and from the goods it would be just 2 4, and no, it's not happening. The other units can't reach, and the point is, can any of these units or even this unit is a 6, can't reach this or this hex? And I looked into it and it can't, because this is a 6 unit, okay, but it's mechanized, so it would have to go here first. It can go straight zone of control to zone of control. That's know how proximity works, and it would have to go across the river. It's 2 plus 3 for the goods, it's 5, so it can't even cross the river anymore, can't even go here. So it's 5. This isn't. Let's check the infantry. The infantry here is 1 to cross the river plus 2 for the, it's 3 here, and then it would be again 3, it's 6, and it can't do that. The infantry could reach here, but it can't, of course. This is unreachable, and the same goes for these units. These units start 1 hex away first, but let's, for the sake of it, let's say it will be 2 here to get into the road, because it's breaking zone of control. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it's also breaking zone of control, it can't go, but anyway, it's 2 here, breaking zone of control, 3 here, 4 here, and what, minor river, 5 and 6 here, so it couldn't do that. So these 2 hexes are not reachable. So yeah, I mean, the Soviets can sneak up on us, but there are some safeguards, but so this unit will get here. So now the strength will change. It will be 22, so that now that's a 5-1. Thankfully little else changes, so the main change, and that's why I had to recreate stuff, is that there are going to be one extra chit draw. It's not an overwhelm attack, but because of this unit, it's a 2-step unit, we have to draw an extra chit and see what happens. It may be good for us, may not. It will not even change the turn of, so I have already put these out. I mean, there's no let's check the back sides. Defender adjustment, no, this one was H-1, so no, it's not. The other ones, this is a priority, 4-1 it is. Soviet air power, yeah, they've got large attack, it is anyway. We're not going. Attacker artillery, that's priority. Attacker artillery, and the back was defender artillery, which was the priority, no. And city woods, it is the presence of these units. It will just give us 9 chits, because it's now 4 units by 1 chit, and 2 units, it's 2 units, oh sorry, it's 5 units with 1 chit, 1 unit with 2 chits, that's 7, plus air power 8, plus artillery, it's 9. So yeah, I'm just drawing one more chit. It was a bit to find them, but yeah, and yes, this seals the fate of this unit. Yeah, I was hoping attacker and the other one, yeah, it's defender we don't have, so yeah, so now that's a worse result for us, but it had to be done. Yeah, so no, yeah, so these units, okay, let me see. Okay, these don't apply to the combat. These two cancel each other out, so we've got 5 hits now instead of 4. So 1 we take off because it's a town, it's a city, and now we've got 4. So it's a 2-step unit. It's retreat, and then 2-step losses. We're not surrounded, so it would be retreat, and 2-step losses, and unfortunately this is a lost unit, so yeah. And then it would be advanced, and yes, the first one check, it would be not advanced. Then we checked this infantry, would be next, it also advanced. This one, it's mechanized, but it has to stop because it's entering an enemy. It was an enemy down by then. And then the other one cannot advance because they were checked, but they can't because there are already 2 units. The first hex entered. I mean, this has point. This is only for mechanized, of course, because there are already 5 in there. So infantry units can't get into this and stop there because of the overstacking. Well, maybe this one could, but again, it would be yeah, the table says the first hex has to be the attacked hex, and no unit is moving out. There are already 2 units there, none of them is moving out at any point, so this would be what 2 and it's a no. If there are already 2 units, Soviet units in the first hex that advance happen, and then it's a no. I mean, you may ask, doesn't this situation arises every time? No, not really, because it's because of the selector's number. Because if the second unit, I mean the first one would be this one, if the first unit was an infantry unit, then the mechanized unit wouldn't have to stop, okay, because it wouldn't be by then an enemy town, okay. But again, if the second unit was the selector here was not 9, it was, well, let's say 5, this one was the selector number 5, then this unit would proceed there and it would be free to proceed, but that's not happening. So okay, that's end of turn 1. That's the attack. So we've got to, oh sorry, yeah, let's focus, sorry about that, didn't so let's get these out of here, and there's a reshuffle, they go straight back in. There were no attacker hits, unfortunately. So yeah, in theory we would, I mean, we don't check this, this is one step, can't be lead unit, this again the same, they can't attack. So that's over for the command, this command, and we have to check again reserves. I mean, this unit has moved, so it doesn't get checked. This unit, it's it meets the prerequisites, I think, yes, but it's not stacked with anything, and it's not adjusted to Soviet occupied hexes, so it will remain there, and it doesn't say anything about the units surrounded unit not being able to be removed to reserves, but okay, this situation hasn't arisen yet, so yeah, unfortunately that was short-lived. The Soviets are back to 10 points, and we're a strong, unfortunately quite strong unit, 4 strength unit, armored less, but I think it's a chance that was, yeah, you know, well worth taking. They had to backstep actually. Mobile group Popov bought us some time, and yeah, I mean, if it wasn't the Southwestern Front card that won, it would be, let's say, 3rd Tank Army card, or 6th or 1st Guards, or 40th, 69th, something like that. Then yeah, we would start the 3rd turn in a more favorable conditions for us. So yeah, okay, or even if that last chit was not an attacker artillery, I mean, that has, well, I knew it was risky, but again, yeah, I thought it would be okay. Maybe I should have got one of the weaker units in there. Don't know. Yeah, well, what has happened now. So now we have checked for removal to reserves, yes, and turn 2 is officially over, discarding the last card, and let's go to end of turn phase. Victory levels, no victory levels, thankfully. Okay, return all combat to cap. Well, we had to remove dispersed and forward support markers, so we get to undisperse our units, and yes, we have let me see, these are just out of supply, they're not dispersed. No dispersed units here. They're there. Let me change, let me move to the other side of the front. Yeah, we've got 4 units that are dispersed right now, so yeah, these corpus rows units are undispersed now, and these 2 also lose their dispersal, and yeah, that's it. No other dispersed units that at least can see off, but okay. Check garrison markers, no, that's turn 4 onwards. Remove all Soviet objective, no. Advance turn marker and start next turn. Yeah, but I think I'll do it, and I'll start the next turn in the next part. Yeah, so the preparations, stuff like that. Okay, so that's all. That was turn 2. I mean, if we were playing the first scenario, the initial assault scenario, I mean, it would be 9 or more VPs, that would be a German tactical defeat, so that doesn't, bode well for the continuation of the game. But it's close. If it was 8 or fewer, it would be a tactical victory for us. We came this close to victory. If not for this activation of the mobile group pop-off, it would be our victory, because we managed to keep them to 8. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, yeah, we have avoided early German loss because the Soviets don't. It's not an operational defeat because they don't own Kharkov, and they're not. They have not advanced that far. They're still. I mean, mobile group of is still around starting positions, actually around Slavyansk. So yeah, that's the good part. And so yeah, I think. Well, we do have a chance, I suppose. I mean, yeah, and yes, that's it. I mean, activations. Yeah, I have activated the 1 unit, so that goes off. Yeah, that 1 unit. Well, they're heroes for us, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, that's the situation. So let me. Yeah, you don't have to see that. I'll just reset everything to activated, and yeah, we'll be right back for the next part. I mean, for the preparation of turn 3.